Seriously, I went to try to take a picture of my daughter and I got bird poop on my shoulder. At least it's not on my head. Good morning, everyone. Today is day 6 on the MSC Meraviglia, and we're finally going to Hamilton. So it's pretty early in the morning. It's 8 o'clock. We don't have to buy any tickets indoors. We actually just boarded the ferry and then just paid our $20 cash for the 5 of us. My son is inside the ship somewhere. He did mention that he didn't want to go with us yesterday. We're on our way now to Hamilton. The ferry left about 8:05 in the morning. So I'm gonna time it and see how long it takes to get to Hamilton from the Dockyard. This ferry is going very, very fast. We had a great view of the 2 ships sailing away from it, and it's not too hot right now. There's nobody really like on the ferry, like very, very few people. And this is the only day that we actually left ship early. So hopefully we can pack in a lot of things before we head back to the ship. So where I was on the top deck. My kids and my husband came down here where it's air conditioned, so it's nice and cool. And it literally took us 15 minutes to get from the Dockyard to Hamilton. So between the 4 of us, not including Catherine because she's a child, it cost us $20. That ride was really fast. Like, you know how long it took us to get to Hamilton? Like with the car, like riding here, it was like 35 minutes, 40 minutes. So the ferry is really the way to go to get to Hamilton. We haven't been to St. George's. We're not gonna have time on this trip. Here is the famous Bermuda sign, very close to the dock. There's a ferry right there. Almost took us like a minute just to walk over here. Okay guys, seriously, I went to try to take a picture of my daughter and I got bird poop on my shoulder. At least it's not on my head. So I was like yelling, like, take it off my shoulder. And they wiped it to the best that they can, but it's still there. The Bermuda sign is right behind us. And we do have a significance to this day. It's our anniversary today. And how many years are we married, honey?
27.
27 years, so, and counting. Rough seas sometimes, but we get back together again. It smells so good in here. We're inside the Artisan bakery, just literally half a block away from the port. This seems to be the only thing that's open right now. Everything else is closed. It's still pretty early. Yeah, that looks good. Or this one right here. It's like a hoagie. I know that's you. That looks really good. Here's what we ordered. A hot crust bun, which has some kind of frosting on top of it, and almond croissants, a classic favorites. I have my coffee with half and half, and then my husband wanted a ham and cheese baguettes, and then Serena got a mocha iced coffee. Coffee is very strong. No notes of anything that I can recall. Might need just like a tad bit of sugar, but I still prefer my coffee on MSC. Yeah, MSC's coffee is that good. At least I do. I like it. Okay, let's taste the almond croissant. It's a little dense in the middle, but I would like it a little bit more airy. I stole a bit of my husband's sandwich. It's a baguette, so the bread will be harder. Maybe the coffee overpowered the flavor because I can't really taste the ham and cheese inside it. Finally, the stores are open, and this was right across the street from the bakery. The resale prices, they're kind of match what we see in Jersey. Like some dresses are $52, some of them are $63. They also have these little earrings for $15, so very, very reasonable here. There are several areas of the store, so several rooms, and they're pretty much all affordable. Like this shirt is only $16.50. This is a cute necklace. Does it have a price on here? This is only $15, not bad. The kids section, got a lot of shirts, a few toys in this area. This is cute. This is like a sunglass. I noticed that the softer the shirt, the more expensive it is. I mean, it's a better quality, so it's going to cost more. So this is $30 and the other shirt was only like under 20. We definitely need to pick up a magnet. They have sand, but we just came from the beach yesterday, so we didn't need that. A pink bus? I don't know.
Pink bus is here.
I'm not sure. You want to get both? What sizes does this come in?
Large and extra large.
Did you try the large already?
No, I want a medium.
What kind of fish is that?
Do you know how big anglerfish are?
How big?
Like as big as me.
No way.
That's a walking encyclopedia right here. Looks like this ferry just arrived. We have another half an hour for our ferry to leave. At guest services, they can actually print you out the ferry schedule. And that's what we have, so we know when the ferry leaves. This whole area smells like someone's having a barbecue. You know, like barbecue at a picnic, that's what it smells like. There's a hydration station here. You can refill your water bottle. There's also an office for COVID testing. I'm just not sure if it's still in use. Bermuda Historical Society Museum, home of the famous postmaster stamps in 1848. Like, look at this massive tree here. I'm checking into another store. I like this glass of the island, and it tells you different cities on this cup. There's more stuff up here. See if I could get a new dress. Alright, so cheapest is $29.95. This is an adorable dress. It comes in blue and pink, and it's $32.95, so it's reasonable. It has a nice opening in the back too. After this cruise, I think I'm gonna need large. Here's a dress in blue, and I love it. It has like little Bermuda houses, and this one is size large. Got some sandals. It's $22, very reasonable. And Bermuda dollar is equal to US dollar.
Yes? No? For
That's cute. I like that one. I'm not sure about the hat, but that is cute too.
I feel like a hat would be
If you want to get it, you can get it. It's your money.
I know.
Today is white night, so if you've forgotten a dress, you can definitely get it here before tonight. This one is mostly white. Anything with bits of white is fine. These are a nice blanket too. Bermuda collection. It feels really soft, and they sell this for $30. And if you're into ginger beer, they have Barrett's ginger beer and Barrett's sparkling grapefruit drink. These bracelets, it links to an animal that's tagged, where you can see the location where it is. I would love to get one of these. We're in a rush now to get back to the ferry. We have 5 minutes to get there.
We have enough time.
If we don't get there on time, then
It's literally right there.
it is literally there. But my husband was like being dramatic about it. If we don't make this on time, then the next one is 11:45. We arrived on the other side, but to return is here.
Oh man.
Everybody's heading back.
I don't have exact.
My husband paid this in cash, so he didn't have enough cash to ride back. So the girls kind of chipped in. This ferry doesn't have enough seats, not like the other one. Like, this is an empty space. This is a seating up here, and then that's a seating over there. And then whatever seating was downstairs, but that's pretty much it. We actually have bracelets like this that have turtles, so they can actually track the turtle that's attached to this bracelet. It has like a little tracking device on them, and then if you scan the QR code that's inside here, you'll see like where they are. I think the turtle was like by the shoreline in Florida. This one is of a giraffe in, I'm assuming this is going to be in Africa, but I love the color. The color can pretty much go with any outfit, and it is like a stone. So $20 for this. This is like a nice souvenir. So it says Sir Harris stone. So if you're looking for a souvenir, look for something like this. It's very unique. They had announced a little bit earlier that there's actually a room that's air conditioned, so some of the people, including my family, went downstairs for the AC. I'm just here for footage for you guys to see this. This is one of the ferries that I see leaving all the time from the dock port. We have not been to St. George's though. That one I do see gets pretty full. That's going to be for another trip. Don't know when, but definitely you need more time here in Bermuda. We're back at the port. Only took 15 minutes. Looks like a lot of people are already out of the ships. There's that building with a clock tower that is like a little mall. And my husband said he wanted to shop there. So we're gonna buy a few more souvenirs. Don't know what those buildings are for, but it looks like there's a good amount of people going in and out of them. Here's down to the AC lounge if you're looking for it. Down there. Look, everybody's out now. And thank you. And then here's that pink building for you to get any kind of ferry or bus pass, but we didn't need a pass here. We just went ahead and paid cash. I'm not sure if I already mentioned this, but my husband wanted to point out to you all that to take the ferry, just make sure you have exact cash on you, because if you don't, then they're just going to take the change. So make sure you have enough fives.
And $2.75 for a child.
He also said you're putting money in the box, so you're not getting any change back. So whatever you have, whatever you give them for the payment, then it goes straight into the box. They have bubble tea here. Okay. Woo. Yeah, it is hot outside. We need to cool ourselves. Thank you, bubble tea. They even have shou pao, dim sum, and they even have plushies. It full-on smells like a Filipino restaurant here. It smells like home. Classic series, fruit series. I did see matcha and taro. They even got like little matcha giblets. Look at that. Very cute. Pinoy. I should get this and wear this on my uniform at work. They have chicharrones. These are like pork cracklings. They're really good. Some of them have more fat on them, and some of them are just like light and crispy like this and airy. Bulalo. This is what we saw on the deck. It was just like partially open. Artificial beef and bone marrow flavor. This is also another popular treat. This is like a chocolate wafer stick. There's like a little filling on the inside of it.
These are my favorite crackers.
They have this in taro, right here, or ube. And then this is popular too, skyflakes. Those are like saltine crackers. Pretty much all that you see here is popular. It's a popular snack, Filipino snack. Adobo cracker nuts, garlic. You have corn. These are for people who have strong teeth. If you have weak teeth, you're gonna break your teeth. Barbecue, and then sardines. And then if you want instant coffee, this brand is really, really good. Some of them are darker, and some of them have more cream, but this is 3-in-1, so coffee, sugar, and cream. Let's not forget Polvoron. This is an off-brand or a different brand. What's the other one that we see? Goldilocks. Goldilocks is what we normally see in the Polvoron. Here's the 3 flavors that we got. We have brown sugar. You can see the brown sugar in the bottom. We have matcha, and it's green. And then chai. Sometimes chai comes in this like light caramel color, and sometimes it comes in like a darker, like red color. But they all have boba in the bottom. I asked for 50% less sugar and less ice, but because this is brown sugar, pretty much all the sweetness is in the bottom. Look at this port, guys. It's so beautiful. You don't really have to go that far to do stuff.
Yo, I love this song.
There's shopping. There's places you can eat. There's supposed to be some kind of like blow-up slides, but I haven't seen it yet. And if you need medications, they have a Dockyard pharmacy. You can also buy beach and snorkel gear, some hats and sunglasses, all that you need.
I'd rather have water.
All right, we can get some water. She says that it's too sweet, and they did put a little bit too much sugar on the bottom. And if you're really missing Vienna sausages like we do, it's right here. Got a cup of noodles. Vienna sausage is $1.75 per can. That's a little pricey. And these cup of noodles is $4. Hair stuff, suntan lotion, shampoo is all here. I need to get one of these things for my hair because it's always blowing on this ship. Maybe not so thick or plush, just like a headband. You can also wear a scarf. This is exactly what I was looking for, but this is for children. They got hair tools here, guys. Look, curlers, brushes, hair dryers, $83.
Mom, you're not buying this.
I know. I'm just showing you. Even razors for the guys. They got masks. If you still wear masks nowadays. Pill crushers, ace bandages, Aleve spray, icy hot. They even have a back brace, massager. Pretty much everything that you need and everything that you would find in your own pharmacy is here. Got beach bags. This one's $27, but it does have like a nice like Bermuda sign. They have some nice towels. This is $35 though. It's a pretty thick towel. Hey look, we have like a little mini level 8 luggage. What is this anyway? Is this a wallet or what? Yeah, it's like a little mini purse because it has a chain here. And then for those who watch my channel, I have like cooking videos, shopping videos. You know, I'm not really great. I'm okay at what I do, but they also have the Bermuda cookbook here. So you can learn the recipes from the islands and I guess their native dishes. They also have a book about their history, some pictures and songs. This one, it says Passion for Italian Cooking. We're on an Italian ship. End of the season sales, 50% off the shoes. They have end of the season sales, so this is like the 3rd week of August. At least it's finishing up the 3rd week of August. So, I mean, it's still hot here. Normally, end of the season is end of August for us. Just in case you are running low, they have the Lancelets. They also have the blood glucose monitoring devices. Also, for nausea, they have like Dramamine type things, ginger tablets, acupressure bands. They also sell charging ports, so USB, the plugs, cables, if you need earphones. All right, we're in another store. A little bit more classier stuff. I mean, the last store was a pharmacy anyway. Oh, this is the mini mall. So we can get out of this door and enter another one. Now we're in the mini mall where the clock tower is. They have all like different stores for souvenirs. This one's Davidson's of Bermuda. This one has Sandglass. And there's actually a spot right here that says we're on the official tip of the Bermuda Triangle. I love jewelry and I especially love the ones that are unique. The ones that they have here actually have the pink sands and it's encased into a ring or into a necklace. Look at these stones. They have that deep purple ruby. It says it's 30% off. 30% off $2,858. There's this one shirt my husband wants. They don't have it here. They actually have it in a small size. Kind of looks like a fishbone. That's the only thing that he's asking for. So I'm going to try to find it for him. The prices were reasonable. Some of them were reasonable. They just didn't have any more of that shirt. Here's the guy that wants to greet you. This place is pretty big. It's gonna wrap around. So here it's more like a flea market, but they definitely have a lot more souvenirs. Handmade handloom clutch. They feel like a carpet, but they're pretty sturdy. This one is, there's a price tag on this, $25, and this one's $45. We got some unique pants. This one is $45. You can ask them to take it down.
That's a very skinny waisted dress.
No, it stretches. They have a lot of pretty dresses here. Just don't know which one I want to try. Thanks. We're in a dress shop. The lady's very nice. I tried on a couple of outfits, and this is the winner. It has like a nice tight back here, open back, and it's long. The colors fits perfectly on me. It is just a little bit pricey, but I feel like it's worth it, and it's very smooth. Some like material also is thin. This is not. This has a little bit thickness to it, but it's the perfect summer dress, and I can also still wear this on the cruise. It's a little after 12:30 and we're still in the Dockyard. My husband, my son, and I are going to head to a nearby museum. We have to see if there's a fee involved, but the 3 girls pretty much met their limit and went back inside the ship. So I would say we're gonna spend like maybe another hour out here and then we're gonna head in. We did spend some time in that mall, which has the clock tower, and there's like other stores and restaurants here, but we just don't have the time to go look around. So we're just gonna spend our remaining hour in something historic and learn a little bit more about Bermuda. There is some kind of fruit tree here. Not sure what it's called. My son just ate one. This is how it looks like right there.
There's barely any fruit on it.
Oh, but it was sweet?
Yeah.
Do you want to pay $15?
to see a museum? No, not really.
Also, my camera is running out of batteries, so there's so much I can film. But the Dockyard is beautiful. There's a lot of attractions. If you're not looking to go somewhere else, you don't have to. Though there are a lot of minibuses and buses, they are pretty much the same price. There's also a shuttle that goes around here that I would like to take and just, you know, tour around. So if you just want to go to Bermuda for a shorter trip and just be in the area, you don't really have to spend a whole lot of money, you can. I'm using my son's phone right now since my camera is basically out of battery, and we're heading back to the ship. But before we do, I'm going to show you this inflatable water park for the kids, which I totally missed. There's a map and basically a directory that tells you all the places around here, so I'm just going to insert it here so you guys can see it. But there's several restaurants, there's activities, there's a museum, so you just have to keep walking around or take the shuttle if you want. There's also a red train that you can take, and my husband says that goes further, but this is the first time we've been here, so we're still learning our way around. But let me show you quickly what's in front of us, as well as the Norwegian ship. This is the inflatable water park. It does have a cost to it. I want to say it's $40 a person. All day you can come back and forth. This one is a bar ship. I'm also on this little tiny bridge. You can see like a little canal. It's filled with little fish. My husband said that it's exactly what he saw when we were in that cove, and there was like a deep part where people would jump, and that's exactly what he saw. They have a moon gate here that people are taking a picture with. They also have a swizzle right here on the Bon Voyage party, and then this is the all-day play. They have a water slide. They have a diving board up here. I just saw somebody dive from there. Here's the name of this boat. It's Good Vibrations. It's actually a charter boat that can bring you to snorkeling and different excursions. Right now they're just going to refuel, but to find out where it's going and the times, you just go to this blue building right here and you will find out. All the commotion behind me is everybody diving off this thing. There's no lifeguards, at least no one that I can see. Woo! As we're heading to the ship, they're really pumping music, just getting the vibe going because we'll be leaving soon. Also, since I haven't noticed a couple things, but there are jet skis over here that you can rent. Right now they're going really slow. I only see them in this area. Not sure if they go out of this dockyard, but this is a nice safe pace, and you can have I guess a younger age group. Heading back to the ship, we were surprised what the crew member did for the guests that were coming back on board. This was our last day on Bermuda, and so they wanted to welcome back to MSC Meraviglia. They were clapping for us, dancing for us, and the song Daft Punk One More Time was playing in the background. So I'm just doing this voiceover because it is a copyrighted music, but this was the perfect song to play for this Back to Meraviglia entrance, and I couldn't have it any other way. But what a great surprise that MSC provided for us. This is our day 6 on the MSC Meraviglia series. If you enjoyed watching these videos, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. So we made it. We are not pier runners. Man, MSC, man, they really know how to get the vibe going.
All
Alright, so it is time to eat. We haven't eaten anything for how many hours now? And so what I have on my plate are various things, including vegetables. My hodgepodge plate includes beet and cabbage salad, some penne pasta, avocado, and underneath the avocado we have some cucumbers. I have this nice crispy chips again on the Indian side, Indian ethnic food side, along with the dal and also some peas and potatoes, so that's all vegetarian right there. I also have egg salad, and then I have my usual meat patty with 2 slices of cheese. It's about 2:50, close to 3 o'clock. I need to find exactly when we're sailing away so I can record that. But we are going to the dining room today. It is our anniversary. Our waiter said he's going to bring us something special for our anniversary, so we definitely have to go back there tonight. It's a nice view on this side. You can either go on the side where you see most of the sea or on the other side where we're actually docked. And then my husband just got a burger, hot dogs, his usual pepperoni pizza, and then my son just has a plate of protein. This cube here, that's lamb. I'm not going to have any dessert for tonight, but these are all the desserts they have for this evening. We have Barry's marble cheesecake, lemon cream cake, and raspberry lime bricks. About 3:30, 3:40. We just sailed away. This pool deck is busy, and they're just about to have some games and a dance class. We're sailing away with a low tide, so you can really see the coral reefs here. Everything's pretty much occupied.
It's so far away now.
Yeah. Yeah, we had 2.5 days on this cruise.
We'll miss you.
Breakaway had 1.5.
Bermudans.
Yeah, but
Bermudans,
I feel
we'll
like
miss
when you stay overnight at one of these ports, it really makes a big difference. You're not in a rush. Instead of going to multiple ports, it should just be 1 or 2. It would really make a vacation, I guess, more enjoyable. Oh, I didn't mention to you, but last night, before heading to bed, my husband and I, we went to the pool deck. I think there was an activity there that was just settling. And so we spent, I think, maybe another half an hour. And then we went to the indoor pool, which that was closed too. So if I didn't mention this at the time, but all the pools pretty much close at 8 o'clock. They put a net over it, except for the pool that's indoor, and that closes at 11. Let me repeat myself, guys, because I did it again. I was talking and I didn't realize I was not recording. But what I was trying to say is that tonight is the white night party, and it's the biggest party of the cruise. So I am dressed in my white today. Not sure what time it starts though, that I have to figure out. But we have a few things on our agenda tonight. So we have a musical to attend to at 7 o'clock. We have our dinner to, well, we might not attend it, at 9:30. So we told our waiter we're coming back tonight for our anniversary. We might not make it. So this is my outfit here, just like a thin strap dress here. If you don't want to have your undergarments shown, just make sure you wear nude. I also have a silver tone necklace, and then the earrings that I also bought in the thrift store, and then just these shoes, these sparkly shoes that go with any outfit. So my hair is all done for the white night party. My husband went downstairs to the casino. He's getting some change. They said to go there after 3 o'clock. If you want singles and fives, they'll give it to you. Otherwise, if you want 100 singles, then you can go to guest services. So I'm going to gather the gang. I'm going to check on them, see if they're ready to go. But we have literally maybe 20 minutes to head to the theater.
right here, you've been watching Encore. Francesca, Fabio, Alessio, Shona, Luis, Jessica, Natalie, Tiffany, Sachi, Kelvin, and Kim.
Hey everyone, so a lot of things has happened already. So we watched that show called Encore. Let me tell you, it really blew me away. It was like one of the most fabulous shows I've ever seen, and it didn't take an hour and a half to watch it. All the singers, they are wonderful. Like I couldn't even tell if this was on a ship or this was an actual like Broadway theater because it was superb. Like I can't even say any more than what I'm saying now. My words are not coming out, but it was the most amazing show, and I really have been blown away just by MSC completely. They have just wowed me in everything that we have done. I missed the magic show yesterday, so I can't tell you anything about the magic show. There was also a show on the promenade that I was only able to attend for a few minutes. We just had to make a few adjustments with our card. So if you did not activate your card already while you're booking the cruise, while you're waiting for the cruise, or during the cruise, then do it as soon as you can, because we were trying to book the bowling alley for tomorrow. And because we didn't have a card attached to our cruise or to our room, then we couldn't book it. The only thing is that for me and my husband, we did have a card attached, and he said he tried to book the room with his name, with his card, and he couldn't do it. So that's the only thing that I have a question about. I think my husband already settled that. We got our car activated, and then we scheduled the bowling for tomorrow. So that's gonna be about 2:30 in the afternoon. Now, when it's busy like this, it's really hard to get an elevator. What you can do is go all the way to the aft. The elevator at least is not as busy as the ones are on the rest of the ship. But I actually was able to reach our room faster, and my husband is the one who left before me when we had to go back to the room. So anyway, I just listened to like a fabulous singer here in the atrium. Like I could just listen to her all day. She's like a one-man show, and I really love all her songs that she sings and her voice, and it's just very relaxing. So we're just waiting for dinner right now. Our dinner starts at 9:30. I asked if we can start early at 9 o'clock. But they really do have time slots. But I'm really trying to conserve our time because the white party on the deck, on the pool deck, is at 10:45. And I want to be there early. So I'm going to tell him, we're going to have dinner for like half an hour, and that's it. So we're going to take a few more photography pictures, like family photos, and then we're going to head to dinner. We just took more photos before coming to the dining room. And there was one lady that we went to, and she had my husband and my son taking a pose like back to back, and my son said, "Can you please not post that picture anywhere?" I said, "Don't worry, I won't post it anywhere." I mean, she tried to be a little creative, but we just don't feel like that's up-to-date pose. So we just ordered our meal. For me, what I'll be having for my starter is just a Caesar salad, very simple. And for my entree, I'm going to have wild barramundi fillet, which is a pan-fried lemon berry blanc. And then for dessert, I was going to order a cherry clafoutis cream. I'm butchering the name, but that's just what it looks like to me. And the waiter says he doesn't recommend that because it smells like raw egg. I'm like, okay, thank you for not recommending that. I will get instead of the coconut cake. I didn't take any photos of the menus. I should have. I mean, I'm sure you'll find that online. Tomorrow, kids want to do adventure climbing. They want to do the bowling. I actually want to get up early and go to the pool deck because I actually want one of those lounge beds. Like, we've never been able to get one because we always go to the pool deck pretty late. We're going to try to stuff all our dirty clothes in some packing cubes. I really don't want to spend a lot of time in trying to pack our stuff. I mean, that's the sad part of the cruise. Maybe another show. I really want to watch the magic show if they have any more availability. That show Encore, ooh, so good. I just couldn't say anything bad about it. Not one thing. And the length of time, I think that was perfect. I really recommend like other cruise lines to kind of follow what MSC is doing. Every review that I've read that had a negative review, totally disregard that because whatever complaint that they had, it's now fixed. You'll be more than happy how MSC has fixed those problems. I'm more than satisfied of this cruise. I don't know. I'm just lost for words here, but I really recommend MSC. So if you guys haven't tried it or if you're just a little confused about the reviews, don't read the reviews, guys. Go for your cruise yourself. You enjoy your cruise. Don't listen to the bad reviews. Just to let you know, we are sailing in August, so of course, yes, don't listen to the bad reviews.
Just listen to the
because whatever bad reviews is posted, they fix all the problems. I actually really like everything here. The food's great, service is excellent. I don't agree with that.
I agree that in Royal Caribbean, if you wanted to go outside, there's pretty much an outside for every deck. So you can just walk outside, but here you have to go up to the roof.
Our waiter, his name is Glenn, right? He just gave us a whole plate of spring rolls. Duck sauce there on the side.
It's spicy.
So what my husband was saying about exiting onto the deck, it's a little bit of the layout he's complaining about. Honestly, I really like this ship. I don't have any problem with it. Camille, I don't think you experienced enough. I can't take your review because you've been in the cabin for most of the time. You didn't do anything. You didn't try anything to not be bored. I mean, everybody has their opinions, but I'm saying right now, disregard those bad reviews. Our experience, we did not have any. I had to cut out my daughter's review because I'm not going to listen to that. I'm not. Anyway, our dinner's here. Let's eat. So here's my Caesar salad. Just a basic Caesar salad. This is braised octopus.
Marinated octopus.
I don't even see it. Where is it?
Right there.
What are these things?
Yams, I think.
Stuffed mushrooms. I don't know.
How good are they, John?
It's amazing.
I can smell the garlic off it. I'm going to order one too. Everyone is enjoying the appetizers. When they're not talking, you know they're eating and they're enjoying their food. The Caesar salad's really good. It's heavily seasoned. I like garlic, so I can really taste the garlic in here. It's not drowning in salad dressing. Hey, what do you think about salad?
This is good.
This is the mushroom that all the kids have been eating. It looks kind of like escargot. It's the same plate as escargot. Has a lot of cheese sauce or something.
My friend said he has
It tastes like cream of mushroom soup. That's what it tastes like to me. With texture. Thumbs up for that. Here's my portion. It's a big piece of barramundi fillet that looks very delicious. My daughter has the same thing. Catherine, what did you order?
at least 300.
Chicken? What chicken? What is it called? Do you remember?
For fun.
I couldn't take a picture of it because she's already started eating. Serena ordered the steak, Jonathan the salmon. It's like a nice piece of salmon. And then my husband, he's on a streak. He's ordered the steak again. And then in addition, they served us pork munda. If I'm saying it right, it kind of looks like pork adobo. Very similar to it. I haven't tasted it yet, but it looks really delicious. And this is how it is. Like, Filipinos really eat a lot of fat and pork. Not the best, like, healthy thing, but it is very delicious. We normally serve these kind of foods with rice. You don't have to eat it with rice, but that's how we normally serve it. I took the piece of the fat out, so I'm not chewing on the fat, but the fat is good. It does taste like between pork adobo and like sweet and sour pork. So it's not overly salty, it's not overly sweet. It's just like right in the middle. I'm gonna try again the whole entire thing, this time with the fat. That's how it's served anyway, so I'll eat the whole entire thing. Whoa.
You okay?
Very good, thank you. That makes a huge difference. That's very delicious. Whoever's cooking, kudos to them. That's very, very good. Now let me try this barramundi fillet. I kind of want to know like exactly what this fish is, where it comes from. I've never heard of it before. Kind of tastes like jerk chicken, but fish. It has that spice to it, but it's not as spicy. There is spice. And it's very soft. Like the texture is like buttery. It's even like softer than salmon. It's very, very moist and smooth.
It doesn't? No. That must be one of...
This one does not have any bones in it. It's just a nice fillet. I'm gonna look into this and see if I can get the fish back home and see if I can try to like recreate this fish.
I know what you...
How's the steak today? Is it the same as the other days?
Yeah.
The gravy too?
Same thing.
Have you tried that pork mundi? Try it. It tastes like pork adobo and there's like a good amount of fat. It's very good.
Very fatty.
You don't have to eat the fat portion, but try it out. It's good. Countless times, but I forgot to press the record button. So meet Glenn. He's our main server in the dining room. And thank you so much, Glenn, for serving us. He made this experience more special. So thank you so much. He went above and beyond, and that's like the service that, you know, anybody deserves, as well as him. He deserves some service too. Thank you so much. Thank you very, very much.
It's my pleasure to serve you, madam.
Thank you. So we have one more night, and we're gonna come back tomorrow. So we
Choosing
can...
MSC.
Yes.
I hope you enjoy your dinner and thank you for visiting me every night. And after here, where do you plan to go now?
We're gonna go to the party, the white party.
Party upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, white party. Yeah.
All right, good night, good night, bye. All right, so that was Glenn. We have Francis, his assistant, and then there's another one. There's a manager that always comes to us to talk. Actually, there's two managers that always talks to us. They give us very special attention, and that kind of just, again, makes everything so much more special. In the meantime, I'm going to show you the cake one more time. Coconut cake, there's some coconut on top, raspberry droppings there. We got the whipped cream, the mint, and the smear of chocolate. Delicious, it's very, very creamy. Ends the night just right. And on top of it, the coffee was so good. Oh, there's Francis over there. It's like almost 10:30 at night. I'm drinking coffee because we have a big party to go to. I really need the energy tonight. If you notice, sunburn really bad. Oh, that is because someone's birthday. What? I already did. No, that's for birthday parties, not for anniversary. Another above and beyond service. They really sing. They bring the whole team over. They bring the guitar out and they sing happy birthday to the celebrant. So what I was saying, today was really hot in Bermuda, and I think it just added on the sunburn that I got from the other day when we went to the cove. And on top of that, I went to the pool today. So I'm very, very red despite all the layers of sunscreen that I put on. So if you sensitive like me, definitely wear maybe more covering or just stay out of the sun. I just love the sun. I'm trying to soak it up because our vacation is ending pretty soon. The kids though, the kids have my husband's skin. They more like gotten darker, not burnt. So you see their color is different than mine.
You have really...
I did. Yeah, I'm all red here. Hopefully that will fade by the time I go to work.
Ready to party! Okay, let me check something. I need to see which side the cocktails are stronger. So, this side of the pool deck, make some noise. Alrighty, now this side of the pool deck, make some noise. Wow. In the middle, make some noise. Everybody make some noise!
White party, that's like the hit of the cruise. Basically, all the guests, like from the youngest to the oldest, just to participate, just to watch, and just to cheer on everybody. I think we all sweated like 10 pounds off because it was hot on the deck. Like everybody's body heat is right there. You're all like standing next to each other. You're exercising. Basically, it's a form of exercise. He basically had some kind of like choreography for every country that he had brought up. I think my favorite one was Africa. Did you have a favorite one? It's 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock midnight. We had a very, very full anniversary. I wouldn't have it any other way. We were able to take pictures in several locations with the photo package. They served us Filipino food in the main dining room. Just the only thing is that when it comes to having a card activated to your cabin, just make sure you do it ahead of time. We had ours, but we still had an issue. Did you ask them that or
I
no?
have an issue with mine. Mine isn't attached to a card yet.
Okay, because I attached a credit card to our cabin, but it's not showing on his side. So it's a little different when it comes to MSC. When it comes to that, you can't just link everybody. You have to do it per cabin and sometimes individually. Anyway, we got that sorted out. I think we're gonna retire for the night. Our feet are sore, we're sweaty. We're gonna wake up tomorrow, like I said, and we're gonna do the adventure climb. Now we have a visitor. We always have a visitor. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this MSC Meraviglia Day 6. I'm going to combine Day 7 and Day 8 together, possibly, depending how much footage I have from Day 8. I want to take pictures with our cabin attendee and every person that continuously served us. We have not gone to like any specialty restaurants. We have not gone to, for me at least, not I haven't gone any shopping besides the MSC store. But otherwise, like this cruise has been very fun and relaxing for the most part, you know, except for the days that we had issues. But other than that, we had a really great time. So book the MSC cruise, guys. I highly recommend it. But we're going to retire tonight. Our anniversary is just about done. And guess who? Who we have in our cabin? Our youngest one. Yeah. We don't get a break. All right, guys. Thanks for watching this Day 6 MSC Meraviglia. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Yes.
No, you didn't get lipstick on me.
Doesn't want to touch my shoulder with the poop on it. So this one is a giraffe. Ooh.
Oh my God.
Alright, now the next country we're going to. Now, this is the birthplace of MSC Cruises over there. So the next country we're going to Italia!
Got chickens all over the place.